So I'm sure I'm not the only person who's going to be delighted to welcome you back, but welcome back for seventh season, Joey Haddad.
Thanks a lot, Ollie.
That's no problem at all. So how are you doing anyway? How you been?
Doing good, yeah, I've been good. Me and my wife are here in Cardiff, obviously. Family's safe back home. We're doing all right. The wife's working from home a little bit in the clinic. Me, I'm just trying to keep the mind occupied, get some workouts in, and start getting ready for the upcoming season, I guess, whenever it starts.
I was going to ask you about that as well. Preparing for the season now during a lockdown, how different is that for you, trying to get yourself into the best shape possible for the start of whenever hockey returns?
Yeah, it's a little tricky. I mean, there's a lot you can do. I think the biggest thing I feel like we'll be missing is the ice, obviously. Going to gyms and getting your hands on some heavier weight and specialized equipment and stuff like that. But I mean, there's lots to do at home. Circuit work and just body weight stuff. This time of year, that's you get by with that. But in the next month or so, I'm going to be itching to get on the ice and start lifting some weights and going to the gym and stuff like that.
And nutrition's probably quite key right now, but you're quite a keen cook, so that should be fine for you, right?
Yeah, I'm not too bad on that front. I mean, I like to snack, but I think I'm lucky I got a pretty good metabolism, so I can get away with snacking. But my wife keeps me pretty honest, and we like to do our cooking and stuff like that. So we're always making fresh meals and cooking at home. So it's been pretty good.
So thinking back to your first season, 2014, did you ever think when you arrived for that first time in the Big Blue tent that 7 seasons later you'd still be in town?
I don't think. I mean, I don't. I don't know if I really thought about it. Like when I first came here, I was just kind of, you know, trying something new. I knew Coach Andrew Lord. I knew there was new owners and a new GM. And I knew a couple players who played here previous years, Stuart McRae. And yeah, so me and my buddy Chris Culligan came over, and it's just been such a good time. The team takes such good care of you, and from the fans to the office staff, and just meeting some new friends over here. It's really been a place I'm proud to have been for 6 seasons, and looking forward to 7.
And season 6 as well was a huge one for yourself. 29 goals in league play, 36 overall. Coming off the back of the season before where you had those injuries, you missed the playoffs. What did you do differently in the offseason to come into last year and be so impactful?
I think I talked a little bit about it, but I had great help from my medical team. Jade Parsons, Urjan, from Osteo Relief, and my wife's boss, Ben Matthew, chiropractor. And, I just went out in the community and I really sourced out, what I needed to get done. And those guys helped me a lot with recovery. And Dan Forbes, our past strength and conditioning coach, he helped me, strengthen, the leg back up. And it was just really a group effort. My coach helped me with a lot of things with his connections back in Canada. I talked to everybody I could, and it was a really weird injury, being a nerve injury last year. And it's not something you just kind of put back together like a broken bone or something like that. It was took a little bit of a different approach, but I think the biggest thing last summer to previous summers was just the approach I went at it. Worked hard all year. We had a good group of guys here. So we had a good little community put together, and it turned out well.
So you've always been a good goal scorer as well, but last season, 36 in all competitions. What did you change up to have so much more input?
I think, feeling good had a lot to do with it. The body felt good. I didn't have anything kind of distracting me in that sense. I think opportunity was a big thing. I was fortunate enough to play with a lot of great players this year. I think our power play was so good, and that's down to the players on the ice and the setup we have. And when you get to play with guys like Martin and McMonagle up top, it comes a little easier that way. yeah, I give all the props to my teammates and just the coaching and just the direction of the team. Everybody's competitive, and it keeps everybody on their best game. And for me this year, opportunity and playing with great players, it kind of all came together for me.
And Gareth Hughes was telling me in January against Dundee, you hit a slap shot, which was, you said to him apparently, was the hardest you ever hit a puck. Was that one of the highlights of the season, that goal?
It was definitely nice. It felt good. It was a nice. I think it was a power play goal at home, maybe. But yeah, no, we had a nice power play setup, and I think we could have a highlight reel from the power play alone, 30%, and a lot of nice plays and a lot of good puck movement and stuff like that. But no, that was a nice one this year for sure.
Now, obviously, the way that the season ended, going into your seventh season, unfinished business to go after not being able to pick up that league title. How excited are you for next season now?
Yeah, I mean, I think hopefully all this kind of settles down the right way, and I'd like to see our team back next year. I mean, as far as I know Benty retired, and a couple other players and stuff like that. Just who knows what's going to happen. Nobody got to talk or chat to anybody at the end of the year because we were all getting out of here. But I'd like to think, we'll have a good chunk of the team back next year to, kind of finish what we didn't get to this year. So.
And what are you looking forward to most? Getting back on the ice or being able to play golf again?
Yeah, I think right now it's back on the ice. It's funny because with the injury last summer, I think I played 3 rounds, and normally it's about 30 for me. So I'm looking to get back on the ice, but I think I'll start to get the golf itch soon too.
Oh, well, anyway, thank you very much for taking the time to have a chat with us, and best of luck for the rest of the off season. Hopefully see you in a couple of months.
Awesome. Thanks, Ollie.
You're
Good
welcome.
talking to you.